Well, hello again, everybody. Right, today is Saturday, so tomorrow is race day at Goodwood, and I just wanted to go through a couple of more things. Yesterday, I did prep the bike, I changed the cassette, and I did some other things as well, like oiled the chain and cleaned it up. Not completely yet, but then I received an email, and I was thinking that some of us have been there, me included, and what's the really important things that you still need to take into account when you go racing, basically in UK. You can see that both rear light and front lights are on, and it's very important to remember to take them and to test them prior to go. So what I've done is I've charged them all up. I put them on my bike. I've tested them, like you can see at the moment. That they are all up and running, so you don't, or at least I shouldn't get any surprises tomorrow. But yeah, that's number one. Without lights, unfortunately, in this case, even though it's a closed circuit, there won't be no racing. So that's one of the very, very important thing. Saying that, obviously, if you have a power pedals, you have your Garmin, remember to charge them up as well, and maybe just in case take a USB lead to your car if you have an additional USB port if something has happened that has surprisingly emptied. So that's my first top tip for today. The next things will be what I'm going to show you. What I'm also taking is my trusted feedback rollers. So I very rarely use these ones, but I'm not going to stop taking them off, but they are basically rollers where you attach your front wheel, you take your front wheel off, you attach it, and then you can start warming up. I don't usually use this one, only on special occasions, and tomorrow will be one of these ones because the track opens for warm-up between 8 and 9, and then my start time is 10:30, so I have at least half an hour when I faff around with changing clothes and so on. So that's important as well, that I'm planning to take. And obviously then you need a slot to go between your brakes, and disc brake calibers as well. That's already packed in there as well. But other than that, then bike is done. Next thing will be clothing and helmets and shoes. But before I go over what I'm taking as a clothing with me, I almost forgot to mention that because the wind might pick up tomorrow, and you never know, my Revolver Chronostock 90 might be a bit too deep for the race as such. Therefore, I'm going to take my Visions as well, because my Vision front wheel is 55. It might be a little bit easier to handle. And because there is not many straights, I probably will not get the aero benefits from the deeper side anyway. And then I've been given this little bad boy. That's air compressor made by Quick Cycle, and I bought myself also a Top Peak. I think this is a valve kind of adapter, and this tiny bit over here, that is brilliant because that goes right into the fits into the valve hole on my disc wheel, and I can just pump it up to exact PSI that I require, and that's usually 90. If it's straight road and the tarmac is really good, I might go 92, 93, or if it's bad, I will go between 85 and so on. And I do have a pump as well, and I have found myself that with using just a pump, it doesn't really do the same thing as easily. But this tiny thing is going anywhere and everywhere with me at the moment. This brilliant little noisy compressor. But now it's time to show you what I'm going to be wearing. Believe me or not, it took me around roughly about 20 minutes to find stuff. But anyway, find my clothes. So tomorrow I'm going to be wearing my TCC, Twickenham Cycling Club no pins skin suit. I usually very rarely wear this one, by the way, because I only have one. and I wear it only on a special occasions. This is made for long arms and long legs. So this is the so-called extra large long. So it has a number pocket at the back, and then I also on the email, what I didn't know, but luckily I have, are arm numbers as well. So these ones, if you don't have, you can pin them, but these little arm sleeves for the numbers are pretty handy to have. So so that's what I'm going to be wearing tomorrow. However, also I have calf guards, as you would say, and then overshoes as well, and then just normal road shoes, whichever I'm planning to take. Worth to mention that I usually take 2 of everything, so I do have another suit as well, which is just a no pins, the same but without Twickenham Cycling Club branding overall. So how do you change your lycra? Because that might be interesting, isn't it? Because you maybe just have a towel or something like that, but I have a better for. And for changing, I'm gonna use this one, dry robe. This is absolutely marvelous. I've used it a number of times, and it's not only a good jacket when it's cold, but it is really good and easy to change your gear underneath. So yeah, you can be naked underneath and nobody will know. Almost forgot, obviously you need to have shoes as well, not just overshoes. So I'm very lucky to say that I have 2 pairs of the same DMT RS1 shoes. They are just, I mean, the white ones are now 6 years old, and yes, they are worn, but they are still brilliant. So I haven't decided which ones I'm going to be wearing. It doesn't really matter, but I'm going to take both of them with me. So next thing that I'm going to show you is what kind of helmet I'm going to be wearing, and that's going to be an interesting choice as well, because there's 2, and I haven't decided yet which one I'm going to be wearing. So for helmets, I have 2 chosen, 2 ones. Both are made by Met. One is the Goodwood TT, which is the short version of it, and then I really love this one. This is the white body Met as well. I have had this one for a couple of years. Well, if I say more than a couple of years, it has all the scratches and all the other bits, but usually I use the white one for if I'm just riding around here and just when I want to be on a TT position, and I use this one for testing. But I try to take both of them with me tomorrow, because you never know the wind direction, and the tail can be quite restrictive as well if it's really windy. So that's what I'm going to do. And all I now noticed what I needed to do was to clean these. So right, if I capture everything to this last part of the video, is that first thing, make sure that your bike is ready. Make sure that you have charged your power pedals if you have, or power meter if you have it. Make sure that you have a front and rear light working. Make sure that your Garmin or Wahoo or whatever cycling computer you use is charged up. And in my case, I always take double. I have a very old Garmin 520, which the battery is gone, but it still lasts around an hour. So that's what I usually use as a backup thing as well. For clothing, I use my no pins skin suit, club branded skin suit tomorrow. But I always take another one as well, because you don't know whether. Well, in my case, I don't know if I can really fit in one, but I'll test it later on. But yes, so I'll take that with me. I'll take an under layer as well, and a heart rate monitor, and then you have your calf guards and overshoes as well with you. Uh, and then obviously shoes as well. Tool wise, I would say that always take a Allen key set with you, take a pump with you, take 1 or 2 over 2 inner tubes with you as well, if you have, because it doesn't cost anything to have them in your bag of many things. So just take them with you, put them in a car. Less worry about overall, and let's obviously hope that nobody gets a puncture or come off or something like that. But that's really it. So if it sums up, so I am now gonna chill. I'm gonna do a little spin later on today. I'm gonna do that, and I hope you enjoy this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I hope I see many of you in Goodwood tomorrow. Can't wait.